Hello everyone. I just wanted to pop on and say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I just looked this morning and I'm up to 71 subscribers already. That is awesome. I hope you're all enjoying this content. It does bring joy to my heart just to get out and save things from the landfill. Even when we go thrifting, we're saving that because it doesn't stay there the whole time. Eventually it gets either gone to the bins or tossed in their own dumpsters. So, but yeah, I hope all of you are enjoying the content, and I appreciate all the subscribers and the likes. Today I had some things I needed to get done in my shed workspace, so I figured, well, why not put a video to that? So I had mentioned in my last video that I was going to do like 15 items that I use every day, that I've gotten for free or out of the trash. Now, out of the trash meaning a clean situation, because not everything that's in the trash or the dumpster is disgusting or dirty. So there are things that I use, even like, yep, even my brush I got out of the Dollar Tree dumpster for free. My sister and I went to look around and see if there were any piles. And we found this. For free. Yeah, so you can find things like that and use them and save money. I'm going to insert a couple of videos here and there, and just showing you the different free things that I've found and that I use every day. So you may see a different shirt on me because I've been kind of working on it as I go. I'll think, oh, and then I'll record it. So I hope you enjoy it. So I don't exactly know what I want to do. I had that all cleaned up before we got all the free stuff. So it's still in their respective boxes, but I need to find a place for them. And I also need to clean, this is my photograph area that I would like to have free and clear so that I can start photographing. And then give you a better idea of some of the things that I still have sitting on my to be listed shelf. So, so while we're sitting here, one of the other items that I found on the side of the road. I don't know why. I was driving around that morning and I just happened to turn down that street and I was like, I'm gonna check this out. So I walk over and I see that Bose radio. Yeah, that Bose radio was sitting on the side of the road with its remote. The remote had plastic wrap on it. It was sitting in a small pan that had a little bit of water in the bottom of it. And I was like, oh my goodness. I could see my husband's been listening to his Bob Dylan. So I went ahead and put the Bose in the car. And then I looked and I saw, you remember the big mouth Billy Bass fish? There was a big mouth bush bass. I've met for bush beer and I've never seen one of those. So I went ahead and just grabbed it because I didn't know if it was going to work or anything like that. And I got it home. Check out this video.
I am a fish and I like cold beer. I am a fish and I like bush beer. Bush that's as cold as a mountain stream. To drink bush beer is my ultimate dream. Won't you crack one open with me? Pick one up and let's count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Push.
You have to admit that was cool. So yeah, I listed it and like a week later it sold, plus shipping. So as far as the Bose goes, we are going to keep that for now. I really enjoy listening to my radio station on it, and he likes listening to his CDs. It just gives us something we can listen to while we're out here working along. So yeah, well, I'm going to get started on all of this and see what I need to do. And then in between, I'll go ahead and insert a few more things that I use every day that I got for free or out of the trash. Also, if you're new here, my name is Tomise. I am a full-time reseller on eBay and Poshmark. I'm a retired veterinary technician. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm a wife. I'm just another child of God. We're just trying to figure out what to do over here on this side of my shed and put away all this stuff. So let's get to it. What are you using there, Grace?
My back scratcher
Where'd you get that?
for free. And I don't know where you got it.
Trash pile.
Trash pile, yeah.
Me and Grace had so much fun making that little skit because I told her, I said, I don't know what to do with the back scratcher. But the big Christmas haul that I found not too long ago, there was a little pouch in there that had a bunch of different things. And I was like, oh, and it's even purple, my favorite color. So, well, I'm trying to work against the heat and the hammering next door. So I apologize if you hear banging. I'm trying to do it in between. But I kind of wanted to give you an overview. It's not spick and span, but it's in sections, and I'll explain why. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the method to this madness. Give me. I also got this for free. She's so sweet. Okay, so what it boils down to for me is putting things together so that when I sit down to photograph over there, I can reach to the side, I can pick hammering. Okay, so what is most important for me is to have things kind of compartmentalized. So like this whole bin. If I'm going to be sitting over here or photographing, then I want to be able to just reach right next to me, complete this whole bin. So it's kind of what I've done here. I've got that Christmas stuff. This is kind of my toolbox, you know, like measuring and stuff like that. That's one of my tote bags. I'll show you that in a minute. That's really awesome. A local girl made that. But I've got my son's Skylanders. He decided he didn't want some odds and ends that I've already taken photos of. And those will be put into an actual bin. But when I come over here and I want to sit and photograph, I want to be able to reach next to me. Same when I'm packing and shipping. I want to have I gather my supplies and I just kind of sit there and do it if I'm not going to do it over at the big desk. So right now I have all the shoes. So I'll probably do that complete bin together. Same with this complete bin all together. That's my husband's. He wants to list that. but I think I might do it. So yeah, and I've got these drawers that I put things in, some Tervis. This one actually I'm not 100% I want to keep it. I think I'll get a little bit more space if I get rid of this, and then I can stack a couple bins there under the window, or even get a little dresser and store things in the drawers like I do in my bedroom, because I have a really big tall dresser and I only use 2 drawers, and the rest I store the shoes that I'm selling. So okay, so here, this shelf here is stuff that needs to be listed and or tested. Really neat stuff. I mean, there are things that have been given to me for free, and so that's why I'm not so upset about, you know, it kind of hanging around on the shelf, because I know it's going to make some money, but I've got 3 kids too that my time is spent between, so I'm trying to do things as I can. My living room is looking tremendously better. These things up here are listed. I got some shipping supplies. So yeah, so you can see my space it's an organized chaos, but I can grab a box, work on that box, know that it's done, and then that's how my brain kind of works. It's like a check-off list. This is how I do my hats. I've got extra bars I'm gonna put up because I've got more hats that I need to take photos on in the house, but it's important to hang them. I don't like the bills to get all yucky. I don't like the bills to get all bent and warped, you know. So, but I am about done here. I'm roasting. I'm going to show you my face in a minute, and then I'll show you that bag. But this is my other glassware. So, and I'll bring you along each time. I think now that I've got this kind of sectioned out, then I can bring you in here, set up the camera, and kind of show you things as I go through the bins, and then show you how I do my photographing. I used to use those big lamps that set up, you know, the big ones, but it's even more awkward in here. So my husband bought me these fluorescent lights. He's got a couple on his side, and then this window is great. I keep cardboard in the window just because in Florida I don't want the chance of the sun rays coming through and catching anything on fire or just melting or toasting it. So, all right, it's looking good. So yeah, this is my face. I'm melting. I gotta get out of the shed. I just wanted to kind of say hi and thank you for all the subscribes. And I'm so glad that I have people to watch the content that I put out, and sharing the joy of, I guess right now it's sweating in my shed. But yeah, just my journey and what I do, because there's been a lot of things change in my life lately, and I'm so grateful. This is the bag I said I was going to show you. It is an actual chicken feed bag, and there's a girl here in Northport that cuts them down and makes them into reusable bags. And I saw her at the community sale a year ago, 2 years ago maybe. And so I bought 2, and one I use as I call it my chicken purse. I'll insert a little picture of it here. And then I have this one that I take around to yard sales sometimes, just put all my goodies in. So you guys have a great day. Be well, be blessed, and stay joyful. Bye. So thanks again, and come back and watch me and see what else I can find on the porch.